Buccaneers on.
That one's super quick.
What have you been up to?
Now, never you mind. But there are some people who appreciate my value in a business way.
Okay. I am here. I'm live. And broadcasting. Right. Right. Ow. Random owie on the back of my head. What the fuck? Okay. Share my screen. Not super big though. I want it to be a little thin. Right, and I'll just wait for somebody to enter or enter or whatever. I was like, why is my pen not going to where I'm supposed to be on the sketch? And I was like, oh, that's why, because it's upside down. Right, I want to get all of the elements in first. So this is just a sketchy. This is the bestest that I've got. I'm not on for long tonight because I have to. Well, okay. Here's a bit of grossness for you guys. I realized that I needed to poop as I was typing out the description and everything. And also the description is wrong. That's why I realized I had to go to the bathroom. I had to poop, and I have to pee, and I've got to eat something as well. That part will happen way later. But yeah. But I hadn't done a live stream in a while, and I wasn't uploading anything, and I wasn't like I wasn't editing anything. I wasn't doing anything else. So I thought I'd just come on to just be like, hey, there will be another live stream a little bit later tonight, but not yet. And that's supposed to be the LiveTUBBSart weekly thing. So yeah. So I'll give him overalls. Problem is, I don't know where to put the overalls, you know. Normally if it's on the belly, it's basically on the belly. It kind of cuts off to about here, but it would just under his chest, maybe. So what, that would be like here? Oh my god, pen lag was terrible just now. Did you see that? And the strap would come up to around here. I didn't do any of the strap or any of the overall details. At all in the scribble page, when I did the scribble page for this. Because I was a dummy. But yeah, this is the best of two scribble pages. I did individual ones for each of the characters. So yeah, because they deserve it, because they're my main characters. So yeah. I did leave a gap. In both places. So yeah, while I'm working on this, I thought I'd talk to some of you guys, but if none of you guys are here, that's cool. I get it. Is my sound on? Yeah, while I'm working on it, my sound is working. God damn it, I can't believe I got a cut on the back of my head. That is just weird. It's not weeping or bleeding or anything. It's just kind of why, you know? It's kind of a why. Oh boy, I don't know how to draw the strap. How do I do the strap? This one kind of comes to here. This one I've got like a nook here. Yeah, that looks semi-natural. Doesn't look supernatural. Is that too small? That's not too small. I just need to get rid of this bit. It's distracting. And there we go, we got overalls. I do want to keep this little line, but yeah, I don't know. Maybe it can be a fold line or something. Don't think the fold's gonna fly. But yeah, I think that works. I think that's working. This line here is a dent. So yeah, I think that works. I've got an itchy hand. Why have I got an itchy hand? Ugh, I really need to poop, but I cannot yet. It's really annoying. I'm really not happy with this paw. I feel like it needs to be bigger. Or this trot. Trot? Trot. I think it's trot. Hey, AJ, and hi, Jeffrey. What is up, dudes? So let's smooth out some of this detail in on the legs. I'm good, thanks. And yourself? I'm okay. Like I said at the beginning of the stream, I need to go poop at some stage. So yeah, I might have to go do that. But I'm okay for now. I'm okay for now. I'm just kind of keeping busy. But yeah, I've had a not bad day. Kind of. I fell asleep. I basically didn't get very good sleep when I did go to sleep. What is this line? I did not do that. Yeah, I didn't get very good sleep, and I fell asleep earlier, which means that my sleep cycle is even more screwy. It's even more screwed up. I ate later, and all of this other stuff. I kind of like this line, but it's not helpful. It doesn't do anything. It just looks good. So yeah, it's nothing to worry about. Just kind of like it's just kind of a bit annoying. It needs to be a knee knob here. But yeah, what happened was I woke up. I went to eat something. I ate something. I came into here, played on the computer for a little bit, and then I felt really tired, and it was really annoying because feeling tired it is annoying to me anyway. So I went and laid down on the sofa because I couldn't function. It was annoying. And then I woke up like about an hour ago. So yeah. Well, not an hour ago, but a couple of hours ago. A few hours ago, I woke up and basically ate some tuna as a kind of second breakfast kind of thing, and then I came in here and I played on the computer for a little bit longer, just in case I felt tired again. I wanted to test to see if being on the computer was the thing that was making me tired, but I don't know. And yeah, I started to doodle on this, and ever since then I've been feeling okay. I've had a random stingy eye situation, and that's something that when I go in the house I'm going to sort out. So yeah. Also, I need to poop, like I said, but I can wait another half an hour or so. I'm okay. What are you drawing? If you've been following my artwork recently, I've been working on this series where I basically transfer the fact content of one character into another. And what I'm working on right now, I'll zoom out for you guys. Because I'm gonna have to zoom in again soon anyway, so it's not a big deal. There you go. What I'm working on right now is these two characters without their fat, basically, with their fat removed almost completely, because they just look weird if they're just completely muscular. So yeah, and these two characters are Five and Pop, and you might be surprised at the weirdness of how they look without their chunkiness, basically. However, I'll just go through it. So I worked on Five, and it doesn't look any different. He doesn't look any different. He literally just looks less wide. because his body is naturally a kind of a husky build for a dog, and it basically is just all of his fluff kind of negates any kind of like natural muscle that he has, so it kind of doesn't really look any good. However, so basically I just did the back portion, so you could still see his big butt and you could see his tail, and stuff. And plus he's always suited anyway, and I gave him pants because he now can wear pants because he's not super heavy. However, Pop is incredibly muscular. This is deceptive. But Pop the pig, my pig, who's basically a giant steer, who's like half a ton in weight, he basically is incredibly muscular underneath all of that flab, and I wanted to show that off. And we're gonna tweak this to make it look better, because there's something off about both of these characters, and I can't figure out what it is. But I did scribble pages for each of them, and this is the best that came out of the scribble pages. And like I said, it still needs perfecting before I start doing inking and stuff like that. So yeah, what do you think of Five and Pop in their skinny forms? First off, this foot is driving me crazy. So I'm just going to quickly rework it. His trotter. It's got no definition at all, so I kind of want it to be on the back part to be flat. If the pen would ever do its job. There we go. So yeah, I think what's screwing me up about 5, we'll just look at 5 for now. I should have done them on separate layers, but I put them both on one layer. Look at 5 for now. I think I know what's wrong with Pop. I think what's bugging me about Pop is the lack of, without his face fat, he kind of looks weird. He kind of looks evil, an evil pig. So I might just increase the face, like the size of the face, a little bit bigger. But I don't know. By the way, to get Pop, these are actually his muscles. To get Pop to look like this, I literally just took the old version of Pop, a picture of the old version of Pop, and I literally just shrank down the fat. I shrank it down all the time. I just on the scribble page, and I basically, until I was left with the muscles, just the muscles of him. And yeah, that's all of that positioning. That's how long his arms are. That's how long his legs are. That's how big his neck is. But without the added chunkiness of his face, and without the added chunkiness of on the arms and on the body and all that stuff, that is just what he looks like. And it's weird. And it's weird that he has that much muscle, What is this? What is this? This is wrong. Okay. I think that was just pen lag. So yeah, that's weird. Yeah. I had the similar situation with 5, but the thing about 5 is that he's got a lot of fur. He's a very fluffy dog in the first place. So his muscles and stuff, you can kind of see the back of his head muscle in particular is a bit off. I might have to change that. But yeah. So yeah. Triceratops, they look great. I love it. They both have nice physiques. Well, the thing is that when you carry around, again, a ton of fat, you tend to build it. It tends to build up the muscle that you have, and 5. When you carry around lots and lots and lots and lots and lots of fat, that's kind of what he look. That why he looks that way. Plus, remember, these guys are reflections of me, and I kind of genuinely believe that if I didn't have my accident and didn't gain the weight that I gained and didn't like it so much, that I would be buffer. I would be more cut. This is the thing with the corgi. Corgi has big muscles too. The little corgi character that I made, and he's supposed to be the representation of what it would look like if, or what my fur would look like if he never got fat, basically. And you can hardly see it because of the fur. So yeah, like I said, 5. Well, I drew 5 incredibly muscular at first, and it didn't look right because it was very furless, and his clothes just looked really tight. And he is wearing clothes, so yeah. Doing the same thing with him it just didn't look good. So I've minimized his portion so much. Plus the face, I thought the face would be radically different as well. It's not, because he's got a big beard at the moment. I was going to do just a face shot of him, but I don't know. Maybe we do that without the beard. I don't know. What do you guys think? We might experiment with that after we've done the tweaks on this. So yeah, I did want to point out the powerful pig legs and the powerful arm muscles and stuff that Pop has, and the same thing with 5. But again, he's wearing clothes and stuff. It's this. There needs to be kind of like I mean, does that look better? Or does it make his leg look fat? I don't know. Maybe I take it maybe I take it in the back. Maybe I take the back in a little. Hey, Panda Fox. The thing when I draw furries, I try to anthropomorphize the characters as best I can. I always like to keep the animal side of them live. It's literally, that's why I have given them hands. I give them paws, but I tend to do it in a unique way. I used to just do like fluffy paws and stuff. With the different animals, like if it's a goat or a pig, they've got kind of hooves instead of hands. So I tried to manipulate the hand to make it to give it more hooven or what is it called, cloven appearance a bit more. I found it easier to basically just mimic a hand when I'm doing things that don't have that kind of limitation. But Panda folks, why my name? Why did you yell my name? What's up? I think I need to take it back a bit more. I think it needs to come in. Nah, I feel like that's too much. Does that look better? I'm just really happy today. Why? That actually looks a lot better. That looks more like a dog leg with the right amount of bulk on it and stuff. So I want to give it the appearance that there's a tail hole in his pants. You know? My promotion was finalized. Awesome, dude. That's awesome. Did I read somewhere? I'm sure I read that somewhere. Apart from that, I think that's all I have that's wrong with 5. Oh no, the back of the head. Yeah, the back of the head's wrong. Yeah, there's too much. There's too much meatiness just here. You know, he's got too much scruff. I don't really know how to fix that other than maybe moving the entire head back a bit. Problem is we'll lose of the cheek if we do that. Oh, that's what the undo button's for. Let's find out. Let's see how this works. We might be able to take the cheek with us. Okay. I think that works better. We do lose the lower jaw, but I think that works better. So I work in produce with bear that's big. What is it with produce? I know a few bears that basically, like, whenever they've got a retail job, they usually work with produce, and they're all chunky, you know, or chunky. It's weird. Does that look better? Does the head look better that position? I think it does, but I need a second opinion. I don't know how tall you are anyway, Panafox. Awesome. I know roughly how much you weigh because you said, but right, that's good. Fuzzy. Okay. 5'10". So you're a couple inches taller than me, but then again, everyone's always taller than me. Why do I even ask? Seriously. Right, I think we're done with 5. I think 5, the back end of 5 looks good. I don't think I can improve on that. So I'll work on Pop with his giant, with his teeny head, because again, if you remove all the fat from pops up body, this is what you end up with. I'm not kidding. Well, I should have saved the scribble page because I did it in stages, kind of just like this pose, but I just removed more fat and more fat and more fat until basically I ended up with this, because this is, like I said, these are his proportions. They're just without fat. His head looks tiny because he hasn't got all of the big bulgy cheeks. He hasn't got the very like the extra neck and all that stuff, the extra chin and stuff. It looks weird. So I think we're gonna have to just, if I take the head and I'm just going to enlarge it, I think, because right now it just looks freaky. Yeah. Right. So, no, I use the lasso. Dink. Dink. Right, and I want to freeform it because I'm gonna change the size. About that size looks way better. How does it look bigger? Let's just test. Giant head. No. That's about the same as pigs have bigger heads than dogs, don't they? Actually, no. The German Shepherd head is around about the same size as an average pig head. It just looks weird. It's like, oh no, he's removed his head completely. Sorry, right. I should not screw around because I am having an I'm about to have a potty emergency. So yeah. About there. About there. No, it's fine the way it was. Hi, Masson. It's not that good. But when I leave, like I said, I have to go back into the house. So I try to just go just because I need to poop, you know. That look, is that right? That looks a lot more portioned. I shouldn't have skinnied down his tusks. I made his tusk a little bit skinnier too. I should rewrite that. But yeah, I'm gonna go okay with this. I can always change it. Beep. Okay. This line isn't as prominent as I wanted it to be. Yeah, let's increase the tusk size just on the bottom. There we go. The chunkier tusk looks better. I was debating giving him actual eyes, but I kind of still like the fact that he's got these kind of lenses just over his eyes, just permanently stuck there, like halfway in his eye, you know. Kind of thought it was kind of cool and weird. He's got perpetual sunglasses, basically. But yeah. I did like the thought that I did because of the 2-pack that he's got. So yeah, I think that's good to go. I think that is good to go. So that is good to go with the inking. I think we're done with that. Actually, no, Panda Fox. I don't know if you've paid attention, but he got he got the fat sucked out of him, and when that happened, all he's left is the muscle, and he's got a lot of muscle, a surprising amount of muscle. Because, like I said, all I did to get this image was I drew him in this pose as regular sized Pop. Well, slightly oversized regular sized Pop. And I just reduced the fat. I just shrank it down and just kept all of the lines that indicated muscle. And then I filled in a bit of the details, and that's what we ended up with. And like I said, his face looked comically small though, so we just had to change that. I only saw the one with 5. No, you commented, dude, on the one with Pop and Marco. You commented on it. I remember. I was there. I have evidence. So yeah, this is the end result of that transformation anyway. And the same thing happened to 5, and like I said, it doesn't look impressive because he's furry. It's very fluffy. You know? He's very, very muscular too. I did them both in this kind of position. And I did have to move their arms though because they were kind of like this. Because they have very big tummies, so it kind of like their hands were on the edge of the bottom of their tummy. It's thin. So yeah. So now they're on their hips. So yeah. So I did the same thing, and it got almost the same result, only 5 isn't as big as Pop in both girthiness, I guess. Pop's always been very, very thickly built in the first place, and carrying around all that chunkiness has basically helped with that. Okay, so I'm going to save. Save. Yeah. So I haven't been in streams. It's been weird timing stuff just for the past week. I have no idea why, but yeah. Did you see my shirt? I love my shirt. I love this shirt. It's my favorite. Yeah. So when I come back from the bathroom, eating something and playing on the computer for a little bit, I'll be doing some more of this, but we'll also be doing LiveTUBBs weekly, so that'll be fun. Where do I have the most space on this picture? I've already screwed up. So I'm just trying to show you what 5's face looks like without the extra pudge. So I've got to do it from scratch in this corner. I just realized I could easily just zoom in. Like, this is hard, you guys, but if I zoom in, it's less hard. Shut up. Professional artist, you know. Remembering how to draw just with no reference or anything is kind of scary. And yes, I'm doing current one, so he's got the beard and the mustache. Current 5. No, it looks wrong. That looks wrong. Something about that's wrong. I'm trying to get the tongue out. The mustache doesn't help. It doesn't help. It kind of blocks the expressive lines. Nope, that's the chubby face version. I forget it doesn't have as much cheek because of the hole. Less chunky. Oh, I'm also already tiny, so yeah. Missy, dude. Oh, thank you. Dude. I keep saying dude now. Dude. Yes, I was going to mention how much I like your shirt. Well, I'm going to show it in a second because I really do have to go soon. I'm so sorry. Where does the beard line stop? Where does it stop on me? Because again, it's supposed to be him. It's supposed to be me. Like, where does my hair start to? I've got PewDiePie's Congratulations playing in my head for some reason. So yeah, that's what he looks like. That's just what he looks like without the extra chunkiness to him, you know. It doesn't look much different. That's the problem. I'll show you what the shirt is in a second. Pretty big tongue. Well, dogs have big tongues, like really big tongues. So yeah. I would do another close up on him, but he kind of looks, yeah. Basically, all I'd have to add was be kind of and extra chunkiness on the cheeks, and that would be that's all you need for chunky pop. You just add fat. Yeah. I don't know why Chuck keeps hiding messages. That's actually that's a character thing that I did ages ago. That Five always is supposed to have a flopped over ear, but just because of the nature of his character anyway, and because the real life version 5, the Butch, my dog Butch, he he was a cross between an American Husky and German Shepherd, and because of that, he had floppy ears, but somehow he could stick them both straight up, and they looked very pointy when he did that, and it was like, what the it just is weird that a dog can have both characteristics. Like, he can make them completely flaccid and floppy, but they would also go straight up. And I kind of wanted to illustrate that he's kind of got those kind of ears, you know, kind of not husky pointy ears, but also not full on St. Bernard kind of floppy ears, you know. It's a thing. But yeah, random portrait there. So yeah, he basically, Five doesn't look much different. He really doesn't look much different because he's got so much fur anyway. When you just take that away, that's why I didn't do a him facing forward, because it literally just looks less wide. Pops reminds me a lot of Ganon from Zelda. Well, again, if you look up, what is it, the Hero of Rhyme, Starbomb's music video? Then I kind of based Pop originally on Ganon from that, just with my own twists with the eyes kind of thing. Mainly because everyone, a lot of my friends, when they first saw that animation, kept sending it to me and saying, it's like, hey, look, I found you in a video game. I found you in a video game music thing. So yeah, it's kind of sort of the original inspiration for the character. So yeah, I think it's the tusks. It must be the tusks. Yeah. So yeah. Did my computer just freeze? No, I didn't. That's good. Beep. Oops, I have not merged these layers. Yeah. I told you, I thought it was very cool. I don't understand why it's a tanuki, why it's a trash panda. Oh, panda frog. It's a trash panda. But no, I thought it was very cool. Oh, before I go, last thing I'm going to do before I go is, oops, nope, I didn't do that. Undo? Can I undo? Yeah. Is I wanted to make, I've got to do the color changes for the color references, because 5 is annoying and has different colors. For example, he has, so all these things are going to be lines pretty much, or at least lines in my discretion. Yeah. He's got one different colored. I didn't do that. My pen was not attached to the board. He's got one different. He's got a patch, and this is to symbolize the patch on my one. So yeah, on my eye. Well, not my eye. Shut up. That part is going to be darker. The darker part there. Yeah. darker 2. Oh, I just burped and that was weird. That was a weird burp. And I think his tail, like it's almost, they've got kind of like black and then they go brown and then they go light brown. You know what I mean? And darker paws. Got it. Got it. Done. Pop is a pig. He doesn't have any coloration marks on him. Pigs can have coloration marks on them. They can have different coloured patches of skin. So, but Pop doesn't. Pop doesn't. He's got a weird peachy colour. File, save. And done. We've done the colour reference. We've done, and now we've done that. So next time I come back, we'll start doing the line art, and it'll also be live weekly because yeah. Right. I'm glad you like this. Do you want me to post this somewhere? Should I save a JPEG version? I'll post it. Yeah, I thought, so going back to Panda Fox, I think it's pretty, I said, I think it's very cute. What did you guys think of Kerchak? Why does he have a Swiss eyes? He looks like a, yeah, he's a tanuki. Oh, he's a raccoon. I don't know why I keep saying tanuki now instead of raccoon. Right? Because if it was a cross between a panda and fox, why does he have a raccoon tail? You know, okay, I will save it then. I'll save. We've got the color reference on there as well, but it's whatever, man. It's whatever. Oh, I thought it was going to be smart enough to not do that, but yeah. See my show. See my show. Okay. I'll quickly post that on the Discord. Should I post it on the Massington server as well? Because they like muscles. Okay, great. Oh, the Kerchak one. I'm guessing that's what you meant. It's taking a while to load for some reason. Well, he had them all along. They were just covered up a lot. Like, a lot. Right. Beep, beep. Beep. Oh, it's quite large. The file size is actually quite large. That's why it's being funky. Okay. Can you hear that? Slight crackling. Weird. Right. I'm going to go poop and eat something. I don't know what I'm going to eat. I've got a burger. I have a burger. Oh, I do want to tell you the horror story of why I didn't get to sleep last night. Yeah. I came into the living room to basically lay down to prepare myself for sleepy nights. For Bobo night nights, as my nan used to call it. Bobo night nights. I don't know why that was a thing. But yeah. Bobby night nights. It was. I think it was just baby talk. Anyway, yeah, I came into the house, and no, I wasn't confronted with spider hatchiness, but a daddy long leg spider the size of my hand, which is average sized. My hand, not the spider. A female daddy long legs and that's quite big for a daddy long leg spider. Was just crawling off of the sofa, and I went to get the raid because I couldn't actually get to her to crush her to death like I wanted to. And when I came back into the living room, she was invisible. She was gone. I was not like 2 minutes getting the raid. So yeah, I couldn't. I immediately didn't feel like I was sleepy anymore because now this spider that it's in this room somewhere, and I don't know where she is. I don't know at all where she is. So I was paranoid for like 2 hours, and once I got rid of that feeling, then I had to deal with the whole not being able to sleep thing. So yeah, that's why I didn't sleep very well. So I got 3 hours of sleep, and that's probably why I passed out when I went back inside. I'm totally gonna get. You know what? I've had it. I've had it with this eye. I'm going to give myself lots of alcohol, and then I'm going to stab this eye out because I'm done. I'm done with this eye. It's just. Yeah, I'm done with it. It's the one with the funky eyelashes that keep doing this thing in my vision, just all the time with like this, but like blurry, all the time. And when it's not doing that, it's becoming like it weeps. It's crustiness in the corners. I'm done. I'm kidding, but I am annoyed at my eye a lot. Yeah. So yeah, I'll see you guys in like 2, maybe 3 hours time. I don't know. So yeah, but no, awesome news, dude. Awesome news on the promotion and stuff. And yes, it is. I'm happy to come back on live stream and stuff. But yeah, I hope that my schedule is going to allow me. I'm not going to be able to do it tomorrow, the day after tomorrow for you guys, because power's going to be out. But I might be awake when it's back up. I don't know. I don't know. I'll figure it out next time when I come back, because I really do. So I'm just delaying this goodbye as much as possible, because the second I stand up, I won't be able to sit this back down again, because I'll have to need to go run into the house to go poop. So yeah, I'm just trying to think of anything else that I need to say before I go, but I think I've covered everything, and yeah. Why is there a crushed empty bottle of Pepsi Max just under my chair? Did it fall out of the bin? Ew! Spider web. Who did that? Who did that? Asshole. I hate spider webs. I hate them. You guys, I like you. You've been so good. Why now? Why when I'm on live stream? Why when I'm on live stream do you do that? Now I'm paranoid about this whole area. God damn it. Shut up, Panda Fox. I see you laughing at me. Belly rubs. And belly salutes. And belly itch. Belly salutes. I didn't know if I did it right. I kind of got a feeling I just rubbed my tummy, didn't I? So yeah. Yeah, and I can't sit down again. Okay. I'll see you in 2 to 3 hours time. If everyone's awake then. Okay. Be hams. Bye guys. I hit the button.